According to real estate expert Monte Mohr, there are 7 common mistakes people make when buying a home in this market. Last week, we told you about the first 4, and now Monte is back with the final 3. Monte, thanks for joining us again.
My pleasure, Casey, always.
So last week, you went over some of the most common mistakes people make when buying. We actually had a question someone had sent in, and she was asking about that, so you gave us some great advice. Talk about those.
Well, number one thing that people don't spend the time doing, unfortunately, is doing the research before they choose a real estate professional. And it's understandable. They go out and look at property, all of a sudden they end up with an agent. The number 2 thing that people make this mistake with is not getting approved first. Always get approved before you go out and look at financing. You're a wannabe buyer otherwise. The third thing is we want to make sure that we are setting realistic expectations. Don't look for $300,000 homes when you can only afford a $200,000 home. And the number 4 mistake is not taking advantage of our automated search system. Casey, it doesn't cost anything. There's no obligation. Call me today, 300-8393. Tell me what your criteria is. You'll automatically be notified every day when a home hits the market that fits your criteria.
All right, good
very,
info.
very important things.
Yes, it is. And today we're going to round out those top 7. So the next most common mistake you see is not buying with selling in mind.
You've got it. You know, when people are out looking to buy a home, especially first-time buyers, all they're interested in is buying a home. When I'm showing those homes, I'm looking at how hard is this home going to be to sell. Don't buy on a busy street or a steep hill or only 1 bathroom when that price range suggests you should have more than one. Or those kind of things, big lot, garage, those kind of things are very, very important to buy with selling in mind. One time I had to sell a roundhouse. The guy loved it who owned it, but it's really hard to sell.
Yeah, I haven't seen many of those around. All right, the next mistake is, of course, procrastination. A lot of people do this. So tell us more about that.
Well, procrastination, what I'm referring to there, Casey, is today everything's on sale. And this is the best time as far as interest rates. It's the lowest they've ever been. So I've got a feeling there's going to be a lot of people down the road wish they had taken advantage of today's market. Don't procrastinate. If you're seriously thinking about buying, do it sooner than later. The market's changing.
Exactly. All right, the last common mistake you see a lot of today. We're going to touch on this. Once again, the number 1 mistake is not taking the time and attention required in finding a good experienced tour guide or real estate professional that'll help make the experience as enjoyable and pain-free as possible.
Casey would never walk into a hospital with needing surgery and say, okay, here I am. Who's available to cut on me? We'd never do that. We do our homework. This is your largest purchase in your life. Make sure you find somebody who not only you connect with, but knows what they're doing, that and the number 1 thing, that they're there for your best interest, not just to sell a house.
Exactly.
Do your homework. It's crucial.
Exactly.
It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it'll cost you thousands if you don't.
So pay off in the end.
That's right.
Hey, let's check out the happy customers of the week.
We've got a really good example of somebody who did their homework. This is Alan and Bridget. They were able to take advantage of my We Sell Homes for Free program, and they saved over $4,000 in the sale of their property. And then methodically we did our homework, we did our research, and they saved over $40,000 on their purchase.
Oh my goodness.
Over 40 grand.
That's amazing.
I mean, but they did their homework, Casey. That's why I wanted to show these guys on this example.
Wow, they had to be thrilled. Monte, thank you so much as always.
Thank you for the privilege.
Hey, if you want to reach the Mohr Group, give them a call at 615-376-4500. You can also reach Monte directly on his cell phone at 615-300-8393. And again, if you need help buying or selling your home, all you have to do is give them a call. You can also reach them by going to the Mohr at Midday section of WSMV.com. We'll have the link right there. And the website, if you want to reach it directly, is WeSellHomesForFree.com. Again, WeSellHomesForFree.com.